if we think about Taylor, right, like she feels like our friend. She feels so relatable. She feels like she's literally living our lives on the main stage. So when she gets a gift from her boyfriend, she's doing the same thing we would do, putting that thing right on, rooting for him at his job, at his performance, at his game, and just trying to be a supportive girlfriend and or supportive spouse. This bracelet gets to be that focal point in a moment that no matter if you can tell the full story of who matters to you in your life or not, that bling is going to tell the people who matters to you and what matters to you the most in your life. I'm Simone, the CEO of Wove, your favorite new jeweler, and I need to talk to you about what really happened behind this viral friendship bracelet that changed everything. So if you were under a rock and missed our entire moment of TNT, I want to catch you up. So here's what happened. We launched the diamond version of the iconic friendship bracelet. We wanted to bring something fun and cool to fine jewelry. So we got together with Michelle E. West in 2023 to create this fine jewelry collection. She worked with one of our designers to really bring out really cool, different ideas to fine jewelry that we often don't see coming into the space. And that's really where the friendship bracelet came to be. So when I finally got a chance to meet Michelle Wee in person, I was expecting a lot, y'all. I was expecting, someone really kind of stoic, kind of like buttoned up, hard to relate to. And Michelle is everything the opposite of that. She's literally so normal. She talks the same way we do. She thinks about Taylor Swift the same way we do. That's really where the friendship bracelet came. She's a Swiftie. Michelle's first friendship bracelet was all about her daughter. And she just wanted to have a moment to highlight something that she loved in her life, but then take it, spin it to create something that represented other people in her life. When she got the chance to really think about what are other really awesome relationships that she admires and she loves and wants to support, Michelle just so happened to have a golf buddy named Travis Kelce. We sat down, we talked about ways that we could launch this bracelet in a huge way, and she thought it'd be great to see if Travis would be interested in this bracelet for his new girlfriend. So we get to work. The team puts together these bracelets that usually take weeks in a matter of days. We delivered this bracelet to Chief Stadium and pray that Travis Kelce actually gets it. We wait and we wait and we wait until we finally see Taylor Swift wearing our bracelet at the AFC Championship game on January 28th, 2024. From that moment on, our brand completely changed. Immediately, we saw over 2,000% increase in our website traffic. Sales went through the roof, and media outlets were blowing up my phone. Everybody wanted to know how Taylor got that bracelet. Obviously, while our brand was going viral, it was an amazing moment for us, but really, as a person, think about what that means, right? Taylor was excited to show off her new boyfriend, show off her new gems that she got from her boyfriend. Who doesn't want to have that moment? And so I think, it really showcased how powerful jewelry can be with those moments and those people that matter most in our lives. If we think about Taylor, right, she is that go-to, she feels like our friend. She feels so relatable. She feels like she's literally living our lives on the main stage. So when she gets a gift from her boyfriend, she's doing the same thing we would do, putting that thing right on, rooting for him at his job, at his performance, at his game, and just trying to be a supportive girlfriend or supportive spouse. And I think for us, it's we recognize that that's the power of this bracelet. This bracelet gets to be that focal point in a moment that no matter if you can tell the full story of who matters to you in your life or not, that bling is gonna tell the people who matters to you and what matters to you the most in your life. And that's why I am so bullish about custom jewelry. I never want to buy a piece of jewelry that doesn't have meaning to it. You need to put your life, your story into pieces. And quite frankly, you're not going to buy something off the shelf and see yourself in it and see your loved one in it and see your story in it. The off-the-shelf stuff is cool for everyday little purchases, but when you're thinking about investing in fine jewelry, in the relationship that you have with your sister, your yourself, your daughter. You want something that matters, that's meaningful, and that will last generations. For me, that's why we are leaning heavily at Wove into creating every single piece with you in mind, with you at the center. We're not creating pieces that we think the masses will love and go towards. We're building pieces that you can put yourself in. So whether you're choosing a piece like Taylor, where we're taking this iconic sort of identifier of her life, right? Like Swifties, we know the friendship bracelet means so much to us who go to the concerts, who connect with the music, who connect with each other, enjoying such beautiful art that Taylor puts together. That friendship bracelet represents that love. And so when you add diamonds, gold to that type of relationship, it lasts forever. You're never going to lose that feeling. You're never going to lose that memory. And so when we think about fine jewelry, it's an investment, right? Like, it's not a cheap thing you can pick up every day. We want to build pieces that will last you a lifetime, or that you would be proud to gift your daughter later on. So a lot of us are finally getting to the point where we can actually start investing in fine jewelry. I know for me, 2 years ago, I had never purchased fine jewelry before. We're just getting here, babe, and I'm with you. I'm just getting to the point where I can invest in these really awesome pieces, but I didn't know anything about fine jewelry. I didn't know anything about diamonds. And guys and girls, proposers, you might be finding that this is the first time you're having to learn all the language around carats, cuts, clarity, what does it all mean? Gold plated, 14 karat, 18 karat, 24 karat, like, it's a language that takes way too long for you to then be still excited about the process. Wove is here to make sure that you stay excited about the process, but you also know all the things that are necessary for you to get the piece that you really, really want. Our designers are here to be the experts, so you don't have to be. You can get stuck in the dreamy side of this process, thinking about all the elements of your story, the different gemstones, the colors. You don't have to know the names. We got you for that. But what we do want you to bring is your unique story, your unique partnerships, your unique relationships to your design. We'll take care of everything else. So like a lot of people, I was initially waiting for my first piece of fine jewelry to be my engagement ring. But time's ticking, and I wanted to lean into my jewelry era sooner than later. And so when I was thinking about how could I start to really build my collection, think about investing in really, really awesome pieces, but were still meaningful and connected to love in my life, I immediately went to highlighting something from my daughter. As a single mom, that relationship is the top relationship in my life right now. And so rather than waiting for a man to buy me diamonds, I did it myself. So I love this bracelet because it has multiple elements in it, right? On one side, it has the paper clip in 14 karat gold. On the other side, we have this tennis style round cut diamond bracelet. And what I love about that, it's put together with a gold plate, right? And we think about our relationships as two people coming together in some form or having a bond in some form. And so the links of this paperclip bracelet really represent to me the link that I have and the bond that I have with my daughter that will be everlasting. One of the very few unconditional loves we have in this world are between mothers and their children. And so that paper clip really magnifies that link to me. And then we move into the gold plate in the middle. This one was really special to me because before I got into fine jewelry, I didn't even know you could do this. You can actually have handwriting engraved into gold. I didn't know that that was an option, but here we are, and it was such a beautiful piece because what I love about hand engraving is that you can have a snapshot of your life. What I love about the handwriting engraving approach is you get a timestamp on who that person is in your life. I think especially for kids, right? Like moms, you guys know when your kid brings you an art piece from school or a mom happy birthday card in their like almost chicken scratch type of, wording and handwriting. Things are misspelled, A's don't connect, but it's that moment in time where you get to just see the joy and the thought and the love that comes from them at 6 years old. And so for me, when I was able to put Kaya's name in her handwriting with a heart next to it at 6-year-old handwriting Kaya, it was just such a beautiful thing that I know when we move and I lose those art pieces, I will always have her handwriting on my arm. We love custom fine jewelry. I told y'all before, if you're going to buy fine jewelry in 2025, it better have you in the center of it, or your love story or your family at the center of it. But what we really want to get into for the rest of this season is engagement rings. Make sure you tap into the next episode. We'll be going deep on yellow gold, trends, why people are choosing new cuts like the marquee cut, all types of things. And I'll break it down for you so it's super easy and also just helpful for you to decide what engagement ring is perfect for you. Thank you so much for watching the Rings and Things podcast. In our next episode, once it's time for me to get my engagement ring, do I go with white gold because that's what engagement rings are supposed to have? Or do I go with yellow gold because it matches literally everything I'm wearing? So when it comes to yellow gold, it's really giving that vintage inspired look. If you think about the boxes of jewelry that you walked into your mom's room and saw, most of the time it was yellow gold.